Sandeep and I'm the founder of Reserv. At Reserv, we are enabling the discovery and delivery of home services. Discovery and delivery. These are two words key to the problem that we are trying to solve. And what is this problem? This is a problem that most of us as homeowners, as residents, have faced at one point or the other. In my case, it was my aircon breaking down. It took me 3 hours, a lot of frustrated conversations, and even after I found a guy, I still had this nagging voice at the back of my head. Is this guy going to come in and overcharge me? Will this guy come in and do a good job? And that was a harrowing experience, which led me to wonder, why was this happening to me, right? I mean, what is the real problem here? Essentially, that led me to another side of the problem, which is the delivery portion, the service providers. Now, these guys are still stuck in the 1970s, right? Manual paper-based processes, low technology adoption plagues the industry. They have difficulty reaching the modern consumer. Essentially, what we're talking about here is a marketplace problem. You've got your consumers and service providers. So how do we solve this? Our solution is very simple. We have Reserv, a one-stop app for the home. Our initial target segment is private apartments and condos. We aim for a mobile-first experience for residents to be able to book common shared facilities like tennis courts, barbecue pits, to be able to interact with facility managers, to get up-to-date information about what's happening in the condo, and of course, avail home services. Reserv for service providers essentially is a cloud-based software which lets service providers run their entire business online. Right from managing customers, managing their employees, managing daily schedules, sign-offs on tablets and iPads, the whole 9 yards. And how well have we been doing with this solution? Well, we launched Reserv for service providers initially last year, and we hit revenues of around $330,000. Two-thirds of that was in recurring subscription revenues. We have over 50 service providers on our platform running their entire business, and over 300 field service staff that these guys manage doing actual jobs. Over 20,000 jobs have been completed on our platform, and since March we launched Reserv for condos and private apartments. We have signed up around 20 condos representing a total of 3,500 households. Some of our service providers across different verticals: air conditioning, pest control, landscaping, electrical, plumbing. Some of the condos that we have signed up, a few notable names here. You'll see Orchard Scots Residences, which is a premier development. You've got the Clift at CBD signed up. But honestly, numbers and names aside, the real focus that I want to bring in this slide is we are creating value. Value for consumers, value for service providers. Consumers want to be on our platform because we address all their home-related needs. We are a much better and much faster experience, and we guarantee service delivery. For service providers, on the other hand, essentially what we do is we help them maximize their earnings. If you're a service provider, you don't want to be spending half your time running around traveling on the roads. What we do is we give them jobs which are relevant to their availability, their schedule, and their location, right? And essentially what that also helps with is it helps simplify operations. It's one single place where they run their entire business and get all online leads. They are not checking 6 different apps to get to bid for jobs which are not even relevant to them. Our revenue model, from a marketplace perspective, we generate revenue from leads which are purchased by service providers, packages and promos that get purchased by consumers, transaction revenues. Our service providers also pay us recurring subscription revenues for usage of the cloud-based platform to run their business, and of course services on onboarding and training. Now, how big is this opportunity? In Singapore and in our initial target segment of private apartments and condos, there are around 330,000 households, affluent households I must add, with an average annual income of over $70 billion. $70 billion, right? The estimated spend that these guys have on home services is around $1 billion. Now, if we take a step back and look at the bigger picture, in Singapore there are 1.5 million households and over 300,000 commercial entities. And their spend on services is around $4 billion. Regionally, this is a $20 billion plus market. We do have competition in the space, mostly from other startups. And I must admit, we are slightly late to the party. But where we really score and our real edge is that we stick true to the fundamentals of the marketplace. We unlock real economies of scale, and that gives us a genuine economic advantage over most of the other players. Our technology value add ensures that we are able to guarantee service delivery across the entire service lifecycle, and of course, network effects. I mean, it's the magic sauce for any marketplace, right? The more service providers, the more consumers you onboard on our platform, our value proposition only grows that much stronger. For service providers, they get to do more and more jobs which are relevant to them, and for consumers, it's a much better and faster experience. Last year, we raised around 300,000 in a pre-seed round. Currently, we are looking for $1 million in a pre-series A round, and that's for a 12-month runway. Most of the proceeds would go into sales and marketing and product development. We're also looking at spending about 20% in operations, especially for the marketplace. The road ahead, since joining the Plug and Play program, we have accomplished a couple of things. Launched the Reserv platform, gained initial traction with condos. We've also launched our marketplace with promos and concierge service. Going forward in Q1, we are looking at scaling up and establishing presence in Hong Kong, Indonesia, Malaysia. And also something very interesting is we are trying to get to a much more smarter marketplace, being able to predict availability. By Q3, we're also looking for future growth in additional geographies. That is the Reserv crew. I guess most of them are sitting around here as well. The founding team, we have over 35 plus years of experience. Most of it is in consulting and corporate background. Some of us are also serial entrepreneurs. Our expertise, as you can see, a diverse range of areas. So if you'd like to find out more, please do approach us at our booth and be happy to talk more. Thank you so much.